a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Gotta talk to myself for the first few minutes that I'm on live. Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Money man. Marnie, what you rubbing up me against me? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How you doing today? How's it going? How you doing? How you feeling? How are you? Where are you tuning in from? How are you doing today? Welcome in. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. You doing good, Billy? That's good. Feeling good? That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. If you're new here, which you probably are new, because I'm new here. I started coming on YouTube Live a couple of weeks ago, but my name is Tabby. It's Tabitha, but you can call me Tab or Tabby, and I live in the woods in a tiny house. So I just come on and hang out, chat with you guys for a bit. I see you, Philip. How you doing today? Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Soundwave, welcome back in. How you feeling today? How's everybody doing today? Where you tuning in from? What part of the world you tuning in from? Sounds like a good idea. How you doing, Billy? Welcome in. I'm in Texas, so this is North Texas that you're seeing. The woods are it's still pretty sparse, you know. We're at the end of winter, but it's starting to wake up a little bit. Indiana, how's the weather up there? Did you guys get some more snow? Kimolendo, welcome in. South Louisiana, so you're not too far from me, Billy, because I'm in Texas. I'm in North Texas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 360, like me get up and turn around. No snow? Oh, that's good. That's good. I have a friend up in, well, she's higher, much higher up than, than you are, but she got some snow. Tornadoes? Oh, man, that's not good. That's not good. We had a bad storm the other day. We got hail. It wasn't that big, like marble size, maybe a little bit bigger than that. Um, but I was in my car. It was real, real loud. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. I forgot that it was Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. No, no 360. I'm sorry. Good morning to you, Joseph. How's it going? Thank you guys for liking the live for me. I appreciate it. Where are you tuning in from, Joseph? Yeah, spring is slowly creeping in. The past couple nights, it had been warm, but the past couple nights, I'm not married. The past couple nights, we got like close to freezing temperatures. So I had to keep the wood stove going. Dominic, welcome in. How you doing today? How you feeling? Welcome in, Gabe Johnson. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, Hakuna Matata. This is Texas. This is North Texas that you're seeing. North Texas woods that you're seeing. That's my other hammock over there. Yeah. In a couple of weeks, all these trees will be full. It'll be super green, super lively. Greg. Hello to you, Greg. It's nice to meet you. Thank you, Snow Bear. Appreciate the compliment. Yeah, this is Texas. You had some tornadoes in Michigan? I didn't know that Michigan gets tornadoes. Good afternoon, Dr. Jonathan. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking and for the subscribe. Welcome in, everybody from Europe. Croatia, how you doing? What's the time there, Dominic? What happened to my hair? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened to my hair? It's windy out here. Sparky, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from. Thank you, Soundwave. I appreciate that. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be uploading my dance videos here anymore because I want to get monetized and I don't want them messing with me about the music, copyright issues. It's dark. It's dark over there. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. They had 2 in Michigan, 3 rivers. Wow. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate that. From Pluto, welcome in. You don't think they will give me a hard time? Well, some of my videos they put a restriction on it because of the music. Like maybe half of the videos, my dance videos I post, they put a restriction. Like I didn't post the one I made yesterday. But yeah, they put a restriction on it. Alone in the wild, I live out here. I live out here. I have a tiny house on wheels. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. I have a tiny house on wheels. I live in the woods. I've been living out here for 11 years. 11 years I've been in the woods. Yeah. I have a tiny house. I'm off grid, so I'm not connected to any type of municipals. I have rain catchment. I do solar. What kind of dance? Just whatever. Whatever. Nothing in particular. I just select a song and just start moving to it. Tiny House Nation. I look like a celebrity. You can't put your name in right now. Yeah, we got a lot of animals. We got coyotes, different type of birds, hawks, owls. We have deer, an abundance of deer. Thank you, Max. I appreciate the compliment. I wouldn't say single, Billy. I'm not married though. Yeah, I'm off grid. We got deer, we got wild turkey, the occasional wild boar. We had a mountain lion come through, but that's not a regular thing. And we got the, use your rodents, possums, raccoons, skunk, snakes, creepy crawly things, venomous snakes. We have copperheads. We have scorpions. To the soul. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Do I plant trees? I do plant trees. I do a lot of gardening, farming, small farming, micro farming. I am American. I am American. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Some some that are from the city would like to be in the woods and vice versa. Yeah, I was born in the suburbs, but being out in I like being out in the woods. Let's see. From Houston, I got quite a few friends from Houston. Mark. Yeah, I like being out in the woods. Copperheads, yeah. I come across them, but you know what? They mind their business. They don't really mess with me. You just have to. I wear boots. My boots come up to the back of my knees. I am not married. I'm not married. Um, yeah, you have to watch where you step. I almost stepped on the snake. It's happened a couple times, but they just kind of move out the way. But I see them. I come across them. They go there where I go mine. Freedom. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Dominic. No, I'm not gonna do a 360. But it's peaceful out here. The scorpions do get on my nerves. A river close by? No, there is a pond on the property, but I'm close to a big lake. But I don't. There's no rivers close by. But yeah, it's very peaceful out here. The deer make it very hard for me to grow food though, because they we don't have like a natural predator in the area, so they constantly getting into my gardens, eating up stuff. Jogging, does chopping firewood count? I do exercise, but a lot of my exercise come from chopping firewood. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got stung by a scorpion a couple of years ago, and it hurt. It hurt. They're venomous. How you doing, Jeffrey? Welcome in. Is the morning all foggy? No, sometimes we have. I mean, we've had some mornings where you can't see anything outside, but for the most part, no. I mean, it is kind of humid outside. Dew everywhere on the grass, but no, it's not super foggy. But it's just so I am in Texas. I'm looking for land outside of Texas because I'm getting tired of the summers. We have extreme summers here. You beekeeping? Oh, that's awesome. I want to try beekeeping. I'm allergic to bee stings. I want to try. Stand by the scorpion. I have freedom like that. I like being disconnected from the world at times. I've had to rescue my cat. I have a cat named Ilse. Sometimes she'll climb a tree and she'll get stuck. Thank you so much, God365. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Texas summers are brutal, and it feels like as the years go by, they just get hotter and hotter. You know, we talking about like 107, 108. It can get up to like a 112, 113. It's hot. How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Eric, welcome in, guys. If you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from. I appreciate you guys liking the live for me. I'm new to YouTube Live. Am I lost? No. I live in the woods. I live in the woods in a tiny little house. I am not lost. But maybe you are. Skincare do I use? Nothing in particular. Stores still open? Yeah, they're still open. You're in Rhode Island? So I don't use anything particular on my skin, but I do wear sunscreen because I'm constantly outside. I spend most of my waking hours outside. So I do make sure I put on sunscreen all the time. In Rhode Island at the moment, how is it going up there? How's the weather? What's the worst habit of my favorite cousin? I don't know. New Vegas, LA. Thank you, Dominic. I am living off grid. I'm off grid in Texas. Gary, welcome in. Is there internet? I'm using internet, connection from my phone. What am I doing on YouTube? Just hanging out, making friends. Do you know anybody with matching jet skis? I do not. It is very beautiful out today. It was cold last night. I think it was like 38 degrees, but it's supposed to be in the 80s today. Check out your new song. Okay. When I get out the live, Chicago. But if can you go to one of my shorts or something and leave a comment or something so I can remember I can find you. Okay, okay. What type of snakes do I like? I don't like any snakes. Not none in particular. Keep going live. Everyone here can agree. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. For sure, son. Yeah, it is. It is good for your skin. How do I heat my house? I have a wood stove, a tiny wood stove. Vitamin D is essential for maintaining the body. Yeah, it is. I have a wood stove, so I used to have a different wood stove, but it was for a space that's like 900 square feet. My house is not even 200 square feet. It's on an 8 by 18 trailer. I have two lofts. One is a queen size loft. The other one is like a twin. It's connected by a catwalk. Um, but that one was cast iron. Now it takes a while to get warm, but it holds heat. But I swapped it out for a tiny wood stove. There's four tiny spaces for tiny houses. It's for like up to 200 square feet, and that one gets hot quicker, but it doesn't hold the heat as long as the cast iron. I've been out here for almost 11 years, and I plan to live this way for the rest of my life. Do I believe in Santa Claus? Uh, I believe in Saint Nicholas. You know, he was an actual person. I celebrate Saint Nicholas Day. If you don't appreciate off the wall, no, I know you're being funny, Drake. I've been out here in July. Will be 11 years. East New York in the building. How you doing? Thank you for the compliment. Vanilla or chocolate? I like chocolate. I like chocolate. No, okay, so I had been wanting to go off grid for a long time. And I was kind of on the fence about it. I didn't know if I should do it. I saw a couple, I wanted to get a tree house, but I didn't know if the area that I was in, if I could get a tree house built. So I came across a tiny house and I was like, I could definitely do that. Um, I was still on the fence about it. I saw a couple of tiny houses, but I knew I didn't want to be in an RV park. So that's the reason why my house is set up for off the grid living, because I want to be like I am, off in the middle of nowhere. But I had a near death experience. So, like the year before I got my tiny house, and that completely changed my perception on time. And after that, I was like, yeah, this is definitely the way I want to live. And yeah, by that next year, I had my tiny house, and it was kind of tough. So living tiny, living in a small space, living off grid, it wasn't the issue. You know what almost ran me out of my house was the fire ants. So the land was full of trees, and they had to clear out the spot where my tiny house is. And I guess we parked it on top of like an ant bed or something, because I they delivered the tiny house, and then I came back to move my stuff in, and there were ants everywhere. And I'm on an organic farm, and I couldn't put poison down. I had to go get diatomaceous earth, and it takes a while to work. But the fire ants were everywhere. They were everywhere. When I brought my clothes in and stuff, they got in my clothes. I was like, oh, they were everywhere. I couldn't leave food out. It was. I was like, man, that's the only time I questioned. Like, the person that installed my solar, they didn't do it correctly. So for like a month I was without solar. That didn't even bother me. But them freaking ants, the fire ants, that's the kind of, because I have two daughters, and they were very small at the time, and they woke up in the middle of the night screaming because the ants were crawling on them. And I was like, I don't know if I can. That's the only time I kind of questioned it. Other than that, it's been cool, you know. Tiny houses, because they're tiny. Thank you, thank you, cousin. Saint, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome back. I appreciate you coming in, Saint. That's the only time I was kind of like, ugh, what am I doing? Because of the freaking fire ants. Cell phone with all the apps. It ain't off grid. Well, I think that's subjective, you know? It's up to you. You can define, but if you're talking to a person that builds homes, as a builder, they will tell you off grid means I'm not connected to any. You're not connected to any municipals, and I'm not. So I say I'm off grid. So checklist: scorpion, snakes, fire ants, and probably black widow. Yeah, we got black widows out here. Plenty of water, fruits around. Thank you. No fire ants. You're beautiful, but too much. 13, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the live. You just have less neighbors, that's all. Well, I guess that's subjective, Greg. But I'm not here to debate that. You know, you can think whatever you like. So you can elaborate on near-death experience that you were talking about a few seconds ago. How you doing, Alex? Welcome in. So I have 2 daughters. With my youngest daughter, I had a traumatic birthing experience with her. Harry, welcome in. And I flatlined while giving birth to her. I had to have an emergency C-section, and it just went horrible. How you doing, Alex? Thank you for the sticker. And I'm a Christ follower. I believe in God, and He let me come back. And so I knew that when I came back, you know, I didn't want to live the way I was living before. Looking for land to put it on? You looking for unrestricted land? Harry, welcome in. To me, time is so precious. It's so valuable. And I used to work a lot before. I had a small business. I was just working all the time, constantly. And is Mike here? I didn't see him. I know Saint came in. I see Alex. I knew Saint came in. I didn't see him. Oh yeah, I see him. I see Mike. But I worked all the time, and when I was going through my experience, I didn't care about my work. I didn't care about my business. I didn't care about the money that I had. I didn't care about nothing. I just wanted to be here. I wanted to be here for my mom and my daughter. And so when I came to and I realized that I was still here, I was like, I'm going to live the way I want to live. I'm not going to care about what people have to say about it. I'm going to do what I want to do. And making that decision to move off the grid is like one of the best decisions I've ever made. You want to smile? There you go. I'm trying to move a little bit. The sun won't be in my face. But yeah, it'll be July 17th. It'll mark 11 years that I've been off grid. She's already married to Jesus. Yes, I am. Thank you. You can't stand people? No, I'm not. I actually love people. I really love people. I like to make people smile. I like to make people comfortable, make people feel seen. But I just enjoy being out in nature. I like being out in nature. I like being around all the trees and the plants and the flowers and the wildlife. If they shenan once, they shenan again. Love you? I don't know you. How can I love you? I wish you well. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate y'all. Welcome in. If you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from. If they're shenan once, they're shenan again. Saint, how you doing today? If they're shenan once, they're shenan again. I'm kind of curious, Mike and 13, if I like once, because I'm gonna be going to my family's house, once I go over there and I'm in better reception, if more people, like if they'll push out the live more. Thank you, Rich Music. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that. Cause like on TikTok, when I'm in good reception, they push out the live more. I wonder if that's the same. That's the case over here too. Mike, I didn't even see you come in. You just came in and just automatically started muting people. Thank y'all for liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man. I see you, Billy. I see you. It was chilly yesterday. It was chilly this morning, but it's starting to warm up. That sun is sun and it's beaming. Uh-oh. Something caught in my hair. I'm like Delta Force swooping and get him unannounced. Yeah. Brent said something. I was like, Mike, I don't think Mike's in here. Man, Mike, you showed me that Dr. Pepper vanilla. I want to try it, but I can't. I can't. I want some soda so bad. I gave up soda for Lent, and I had a dream last night that I was drinking Dr. Pepper. And I can't handle soda. I really want to try to give up soda. I really want to try to give up soda. It's funny because the funny thing is I don't drink it all the time. Usually on the weekends. Turned in. Okay, that's okay, Saint. I don't drink it all the time. So the fact that it's bothering me, you know. Those are sold out. The fact that it's bothering me, I'm like, man, that's funny. It's like you cannot have something all the time, but when you give it up, why does it mess with you? So last year when I wasn't eating meat for Lent. And that was a little bit difficult because cooking for the girls and I was having to maneuver around the meals. But this one is a little bit different. What's my ring size? 5.5 or 6. The tabbiest thing ever. What, that soda? Yeah, no soda for me. I get a little frisky on the weekend. I haven't done it forever. No, but it's like that's when I usually have like fast food. You know, I get a little wild and have myself a Dr. Pepper. That's funny. Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I like all the flavors. But I like vanilla Coke, but I haven't had one in such a long time. Usually I can't get vanilla Coke unless I go to Wingstop and they have like the the soda machines and you can add the flavors. Leave it on the edge, yeah. So like we going out of town. I'm going out of town to Oklahoma. And I'm like, man, you know, you want to take snacks and drinks and stuff while you're on the road. I'm like, I can't take no soda with me. What am I going to drink? The blackberry was surprisingly good. See, I haven't tried that. See, I'm thinking, because I really want to give up soda for good. I'm thinking, okay, when I get to the end of my fast, maybe I just have one soda. But then I'm like, I would have went 40-something days without it. Why not just give it up? I don't know. But that soda show was good in my dream. It was so good and it felt so real. I'm like, does it count? Because, you know, your mind doesn't know. I was really drinking the soda. David, welcome in. The blackberry Dr. Pepper doesn't exist here? Really? I want to try it. I want to try it. I always get the zero when they get new flavors, but I know it's not the same. And give in. Yeah, I want to try it. I like, you know, so I go to Quick Trip and I'll get the Dr. Pepper in the bottle. You don't get as much, but it tastes good. It tastes crisp. They say if you want the crisp, you want it to be really good, you gotta get it in the glass bottle. They say either glass or the can. In the plastic bottles, the carbonation uh, goes away fairly quickly. Glass bottle is the best, and then next is the can. Waterburger's been having the Dr. Pepper floats. DQ. Why are you telling me all this now, Mike? I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. I can't go have one. I've been drinking sparkling water, and it does, it satisfies that craving for the carbonation, but ain't no sugar in it. Sonic, cause they'll mix hot dogs and ice cream. You remember a while ago? Do you guys remember when they were? It's okay, 13. When they were, people were they were going to Sonic, and they were getting pickles inside the Dr. Pepper. Help overcome the cravings? Yeah, maybe, Billy. I kind of felt guilty when I woke up in the morning, Billy. I was like, because it felt so real. So yeah, maybe a couple years ago, people were showing on like social media, right? They were posting videos, and they would go to Sonic and they would get a Dr. and they were asking for pickles in the Dr. Pepper, and they said it was good. I never tried it. Advertises a dip new spicy strips. To dip the new spicy strips in soft serve, the meal comes with ice cream cup. Wow, that's why Texas is so probably. Dip the new spicy strips in the soft serve. The meal comes with ice cream cup. It's kind of like, I could see that. Give you the creaminess like ranch is creamy. We dip our wings in ranch and blue cheese. I get blue cheese when I go to Wingstop. The creaminess. Or have you seen people get ramen noodles? Like spicy noodles, and they put ice cream in noodles? I think it's kind of the same thing. You just add sugar in there. There's some restaurants. Sonic had pickle slush, Popeye pickle lemonades, and flavored chicken. Popeye pickle lemonade and flavor. Ooh. Pickle slush. Mm-mm. Did it even taste like Dr. Pepper? I don't know. I didn't try it. Try it. You talking about from Sonic or in my dream? You know how they have pickle flavored beer, right? Pickle flavored beer. I can't remember which brewing company makes it, but they got pickle flavored beer. That's kind of much. That's a little bit much. If I see someone put ice cream on a couple noodles, I'll call the police. Myron, how's it going? Calling the police? No, but it's like, okay, when Yaya makes her noodles, she'll put milk in them, like the spicy noodles, the bulldog noodles. You guys know the bulldog noodles? She'll put milk in there and cheese, makes it creamy. It tastes good. So I'm calling the police. Jurisdiction. But yeah, it tastes. I don't know, it tastes good. In my dream, it tasted like Dr. Pepper. Ricky Rick, how's it going? It tasted like Dr. Pepper. I sat down and I drank it. So it's been 24 days since I had a soda. Yeah. No soda. No coffee. You love Dr. Pepper? I did too. A lot of people like Dr. Pepper. So I gave up Dr. Pepper. Well, service diabolical. So I gave up soda, coffee, and fruit roll-ups for Lent. Don't ask about the fruit roll-ups. That's just my thing. And I had a dream last night that I was drinking Dr. Pepper. I can go drink for it. Go ahead. Go ahead, drink one for me. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Welcome in, everyone. Thank y'all for liking the live for me. I appreciate it. Yeah. I gave up alcohol 15 years ago. I don't drink sugar, dairy, gluten. Wow. That's amazing. Sugar, dairy, gluten. What did you notice when you gave up the sugar, the dairy, and the gluten? Like the physical effects. Like, what's the biggest change you say you experienced? See, now I don't like Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. All my girlfriends think I'm cheating on you. Are you cheating on them, Andre? Man. So I googled like what's the benefits of when you give up soda, you stop drinking it. Oh my girlfriend, I'm just cheating on half of them, but I'm faithful to the other half. That don't make sense, Andre. Mental clarity increased in a day or two. Inflammation decreased in days. Felt so much more energy. Wow. Hmm. Didn't give up. Be a beauty for lit. All my biological children. Connor, what kind of comment is that? Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for liking it live. I don't know. I want to give up soda permanently, but it just tastes good. It tastes good. It's so weird because I don't drink it all the time. So the fact that it's bothering me, I'm like, what is going on? Welcome in. How you doing? How's it going? Tony, how's it going? Welcome in. If you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from. What part of the world you're tuning in from? We both on it? Are you gonna give it up? You can give it up permanently, 13? Happy Friday the 13th. I do drink green tea, just not all the time. Your taste buds are shot to bits once you stop. Fruit tastes amazing once you taste. So that's what I was reading, Jamie. That it kind of dulls your taste buds, and when you give up soda, your taste buds reset. You're somewhere in Europe, twin. Cool. I mean, that would be cool, Jamie, because I do eat a lot of fruit. I love fruit. I eat fruit multiple times a day, every day. I'm in North America. Um, so that would be like a huge benefit. I don't know. I can do it, but it's just like when I go eat fast food, Jamie. Like if I'm eating wings or something like that, typically I get fast food like once or twice a week. And when I go get fast food, I'm like soda. Like if I go get tacos, I usually drink Coca-Cola. Coke in the bottle, Mexican Coke with a taco. I got tacos the other week. I'm like, what am I gonna drink with the water and tacos? That don't seem to go together. I seem earthly. Water and tacos don't go together. That don't even seem like it. That don't pair well together. I'm used to drinking Coca-Cola with the tacos, but I couldn't have it. It's so much easier. I literally just eat fruit, eggs, and meat. I don't buy any fast food or packaged food. That's wonderful. That is very wonderful. Santos, welcome in. How you doing? How's it going? So, Jamie, I was fruitarian some years ago. I did it for a couple of years, maybe 2.5 years, and it was the healthiest that I had ever felt. So I want to say maybe like 90% of my diet was fruit. The other half I would eat rice and other stuff like beans and stuff like that. But I suffer from anemia, and it's funny because my family is like, oh, you need to eat more red meat, eat more meat. And at that time, I stopped eating meat, and my anemia went away. And then when I started back eating meat, it came back. So I'm thinking about revisiting it, but I don't know. star sign? I don't know. You mean like my zodiac? My birthday's July 4th. You doing well, Santos? Where you tuning in from? Where you tuning in from? I don't know. I used to be. I'm not currently. I eat meat a couple times a week, but I still eat it. Vegan for 2 years, I felt like I was 14 again. I'm already in good shape, but that sent me through. Really? Wow. How? See, I felt like I had so much energy. Like I'm constantly tired because of the anemia. My anemia is severe, and I struggle with fatigue. Like I feel tired all the time. But when I was eating nothing but fruit, I had all the energy in the world. I felt like energized every day. I was like, let's go. We are the same. I'm not anemic, but I had autoimmune disease. That's why I stopped eating things. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about I want to revisit it to see uh, if my anemia will improve. How old am I? I'm 41. I am 41. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to revisit it, but my mom, she gets on me. She's like, you gotta eat meat because of your anemia. By my mom, I've been eating. So I had some doctors tell me that you need to try like a carnivore diet. And I want to say in 2024, I tried it and I did not feel good at all on that diet. And it is sharp as a blade, emotion, solid balance. That's cool. Why did you transition back to like, are you on a regular diet, Mike? 25? 25? No. 39 years later, look like you're in your 20s. No, I'll be 42 July 4th. You tried carnivore, feel bad? Yeah, I tried it. And Jamie, so I'm in Texas and I'm surrounded by farmers. I was getting quality meat from farmers and I was eating greens too. I was growing food, but I did not feel good eating meat every day like that. I didn't feel good at all. I'm doing good. Doug, welcome back in. Isn't it? Yeah, 25. My day is going good. It's going very well. Yeah, I tried it and I was like, I'm just gonna buy meat. It was expensive. I was like, I'm just gonna buy meat from the farmers. I'm gonna grow my food. I was getting quality food. I was buying I was growing my own produce. I was buying stuff from the farmers market and I did not feel good at all. I didn't feel like myself. Broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, grapefruit, blood prediction. Only thing with the broccoli, Jamie, is not with the broccoli. Only thing with the spinach is that the oxalates, it inhibits the iron absorption. Yeah, this is my hair. You're 47. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it has oxalates. Maybe it wouldn't be an issue for somebody else, but because I have anemia and I, struggle with that, that's why I don't eat it often or that much. But I like Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts. I like asparagus. What did I have for breakfast? I had a banana and some toast and some bacon. I had some bacon today. The 40s. This is 40s. I'm 36 now. I came back because my fitness coach changed and needed additional protein that would result in a large amount of bacon. Yeah, I had some bacon today. So how do you feel since you've been back? Like with the change? How you feel? How do you feel now? I don't know, maybe after Easter I will, I don't know. I really want to do it, but I don't want to throw myself into it. Bacon is naughty. I miss bacon. That's for bacon sandwich. I don't eat bacon all the time. It had been a while since I ate bacon, but the last time I went to the store, I got some. So yeah, I don't eat it all the time, but it sure did taste good. My plans for today. Thirsty said, I love me some bacon. Bacon. Nothing much. I do have some chores I have to do today. But karaoke. I host karaoke on TikTok in the evenings on Friday night evenings. So I'll be hosting karaoke over there. If y'all want to come hang out with me over there, listen to me sing. Kate, man, how you doing? Dosa, I have like a spring chicken. What do you have planned for today, Duck? What's on your plans? What's everybody got planned? Thank you, Kate, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bacon is amazing. Put some brown sugar and lemon pepper on it while it's cooking. The lemon pepper, I can see the brown sugar, but the lemon pepper, you get it stuff for me. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I can see the brown sugar, but the lemon pepper, no. So we have the state fair. State fair, we got cotton candy covered bacon. Cotton candy covered bacon. That's some big back energy right there. All that sugar plus the bacon. Marnie went off and found her something. Let's see. Y'all see her over there? This is Texas. Look at it. Marnie. Hey. I don't know what she got, but she got something. Just saying that makes my back big. It was a grateful transition, but I'm far more lethargic. It was a gradual transition, but I'm far more lethargic. Foggy, a bit my body feels differently. Like I can feel the fabric of my flesh, not as comfortable. Oh, not to speak of nature. The woods look like there? Do they really? So we're at the end of winter. So the trees are still pretty bare, but it's starting to come in. You see the green up there? Little by little, it's starting to turn green. What do you have? What is that? Come here. I don't know what she has. She found something. Come here. It doesn't look good. When I'm working on my truck, I have put on my transmission change over. You look green? She found something. She found some type of rodent or something. You got snow today? Probably a spider? No, it's something else. Come here, Marnie. She's not gonna come over here. Come here. It looked like some type of carcass. She found. She's looking for somewhere to bury it. Land was cheap. Cheap where? Not in Texas. It's starting to go up. Lots of people. Yeah, she's carrying some type of something. It looked like some bones or something. The farther you get out from the city limits, the cheaper it is. Bacon sandwich says for me. She exploring. How you doing, Titus? Welcome back in. My name is Tabitha. You can call me Tabby. She's a girl. Marnie is a girl. Yeah, so the farther out you get from the city limit, the cheaper the land is gonna be. But a lot of people are moving here from different places, like California, so the land prices is going up. But yeah, if you want to be close to the city limit, it's gonna be expensive. Expensive. So if you interested in off-grid living, Texas is one of those states where it's pretty easy to live off-grid. Like the land just has to be um, unrestricted, no restrictions on the property, and you can live on it, do whatever you want. You can catch rainwater, do solar, whatever you want to do. They won't mess with you. What land prices going up? Really? Yeah, land prices are going up. Not checking for the city from NYC now. You want 80 square foot acres? I like land. I like the green. I like the trees. I like the mountains. Texas don't have any mountains. That's the only reason. And it's hot. The summer times. If you can deal with the heat, if you like the heat, Texas will be a good place for you. You know. But I like the mountains, and I like experiencing all four seasons. Like I like spring, the fall colors. But they say that Texas is one of those places where you will experience all four seasons. Well, not all four seasons. I take that back. They say Texas is one of the most beautiful places to experience spring, but we don't have a long spring. Summertime is king here. We don't get much of autumn. We don't get much of winter. It's just usually hot here all the time. I'm in North Texas. Northeast in America. Inflation is high. Yeah, it is. It is very high. You like the cold? You like snow? I can always warm up. It's hard. Yeah, I agree with that. You can always warm up. You can't take your skin off. In the summertime, you want to get out of your skin. Living through seasons is fun. I don't like. See, that's the only thing. So Texas has a longer growing season. If you're trying to grow food, you gardening, you can grow a lot of food here. But the only problem is the extreme heat. Like trying to grow tomatoes here, you almost need a greenhouse because it's just like my mom has a neighbor. Every year he tries to grow tomatoes, and in the springtime his plants are looking so healthy and lush. Then at some point they just look like they're struggling. How much the temperature right now is probably like in the 80s. Did I get sunburned? Yeah, I had to wear sunscreen. The trees are kind of bare, so I got no shade out here. I've been naked, laid out, AC fans, and ice cubes, dying of sweat. Sneaking every time, yeah. Forney? I know what Forney is. Forney? What you gonna do in Forney? So like right now, it's sunny right now. I had no shade. 29 degrees? Oh, that's cold. I do like snow. We don't get that much snow though, but I like the snow. I've never been a place where I've experienced a lot of snow, but I like it. Good afternoon. The temp is in the 80s. Live in North Dallas, down the street from Valley View. Oh, okay, but the traffic, wow. Yeah, they closed down Valley View Mall. Don't burn that complexion. My youngest, she's inside the house. She don't like coming online, but my oldest, she was in Georgia. She just got back from out of town. When they do that, it's been some years. I don't remember exactly, but Valley View has been closed down for a long time now. Used to snow so much here when I was a kid, like every year now, Really? Do you like the snow, Jamie? You got your sled ready, just in case? Winter is like 6 months out of the year. Oh, okay. How you doing, Supersonic? How you doing? You lived in Georgia never again? Why? What happened? Thank you, James, for the compliment. No, she don't want to become a YouTube star. It snowed this year down here in February. Wow. Yeah, I like the snow, but I've never been in a lot of snow. Like we got a little bit of snow this year. We got quite a bit last year. We have times when we'll get snow, but it's not like a bunch of snow, you know. It was hot and pouring, and I can't. Go to South Bend, Indiana, you get plenty of it. I don't know. I want to go so like I want to either this summer I either want to go visit Maine or I want to go to Alaska. I haven't decided yet. But last year I hiked Mount Rainier in Washington and it was so beautiful. And when I hiked the mountain, it started snowing. How to spell my name? Tabi, Tabi. They had like 30 inches in one fall. Maine is nice. You've been to Maine? Yeah, I want to go visit Maine. I read that the Mainers that they get tired of the tourists. And they get tired of the tourists up there. I don't know. I just want to be someplace that's green, like trees. I like the green trees. I like to be outside. Driving distance from Maine, really. How is okay? So, Mike, a lot of people have been saying that the cold, like in Alaska, I don't know about Maine, but they say that it's colder in the south because of the moisture in the air as opposed to the cold up north. They say it's like dry cold up there. I lived in 13 years in Georgia outside of Augusta, but was mostly icy sleet and snow below it finally melted. Chandra, Chandra, Chandra Shekhar. But I don't know. I would like to experience that much snow. Thank you, Supersonic. I appreciate you coming over here hanging out. I didn't know that that was you. I can't speak for that. I ain't been nowhere in the south as cold as up here. Dry. Thank you for the compliment, Sil. I appreciate that. Happy Friday, Supersonic. I am from America, from Texas. I'm from America. I'm in Texas. Sixty Plays, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing today? Even Florida got some snow? Yeah. I think that's what TJ was saying. Where am I from? I'm from America. From Texas. Thank you guys for liking the live. 60 Plays, how you doing? Go to Vermont and Maine in the fall to see leaf change of the mountains. I want to. See, like I normally go to East Tennessee, like near the Smoky Mountains in the fall, because there's an apple farm I like going to up there, and it's so beautiful. Like the Smoky Mountains, the trees change colors. It's just so beautiful. Thank you, Sil. I appreciate that for you subscribing. Thank you. And thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just so tired of the heat because I like being outside. I spend most of my time outside. And you don't want to be outside, the sun burning your skin. I never stayed in the mountains. You want to see that? I like mountains. So I'm in Texas. I was born in Texas, but I've lived in Florida and also California. And when I was in California, we lived off in like a valley, and we were surrounded by mountains, and it was so beautiful. Come up and give you some yanking on the fridge. I have on sunscreen, but I still have to, I gotta reapply it. Ain't no shade right now because we're still, even though it's hot, we're still at the end. So this is the end of winter and it's 80 degrees. If Florida broke off into the ocean, I wouldn't be upset. You're in Cali now, Will. What part of Cali you in? A lot of people say that about California. It's going to break off and float in the ocean. Just drifting away. I like California. California is beautiful. I've lived in Northern California and Southern California. I don't like California prices. It's expensive. My mountains. I don't have, there's no mountains around here. Santa Monica. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate you. Do I have Instagram? Yeah, I have Instagram. I've been coming on live for about 3 weeks now, so Supersonic. But today I've been on for about an hour. I do have Instagram. I don't really show my face over there, just my tiny house. It's called Little Joppa Tiny House. Little and then Joppa, Joppa, Tiny House. Vermont is actually called the Green Mountain State. Really, I didn't know that. So I have a online friend, her husband and son, and they live in Vermont in a tiny little house. Nearest city? I don't want to say that just for my safety. Yes, I am. I am mixed race. Yeah, I don't want to say just to be on the safe side. Is Little Joppa, Little, and then Joppa, Joppa, tiny house. Like I said, I don't show my face over there. I show my face on my TikTok. Tennessee is beautiful when the weather changes, in Texas too. Yeah, I live out in the woods, Will. California is beautiful from Philadelphia. That is nice. Mike, how's it going? Thank you, Papa Joe. Welcome in. Yeah, I like California. It's beautiful. But I don't like California prices. Jeremy, how's it going? Welcome in. If you're new here, let me know where you're tuning in from. And thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Trying to block the sun out. It is very expensive in California. But they got, I mean, I guess maybe paying for the scenery. They got the mountains and the beaches and stuff. Be careful in these woods. I've been out here almost 11 years. I know these woods. Upstate New York is pretty good on prices, really? I thought all of New York was expensive. I thought all of New York was expensive. I do want to go to Alaska and Maine. I went to so Washington, Maine, and Alaska were places I wanted to visit here in the U.S. I went to Washington last May, but I want to go to either Maine. I really want to go to Maine. $200 is not enough for minimum food for a day for one person. Yo, we have coyotes, we have deer, rabbits, wild turkeys, snakes, different birds, owls. The gas prices are getting ridiculous. Yeah, they are. It was $2 and something here. Let's say 2.20, and then it went to 3.40 within days. Gas reserve. Andre, welcome in. How are you? Mike said 200 ain't enough. Where? Irish and Jamaican. Oh, cool. I don't know. I could live on $200 a day for the food. I don't eat that much, but I think even, I mean, who's eating $200 worth of food every day? You cool? I just sold an authentic old German pistol. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Dominican and Puerto Rican. There's Puerto Rican on my mom's side, but that's not what I really am. I'm mixed. My mom is black, native. One person was Puerto Rican, and my dad's side they're uh, Scottish and English. For your human, also type into it. Mike said I can live off 200 per month. I can too. Per month? I don't know about per month, but certainly a week. Mix it all up in you. Thank you, Mike. Um, Trinidad and Tobago, how's it going over there? Yeah. Who's spending $200 is a lot for food a day. Yeah, I can live on $200 a day. That'll last me a week. $200 food for a week. Yeah, I can go maybe a couple of weeks with that for food. Water bottles, $15. Yeah, but it also greatly depends on where you're buying food, what state you're in. Because if you're in a place like Alaska or Hawaii, places like that, you're gonna be paying lots of money for food. It depends on where you are. Always at work, eat for nutrition and fuel, so I don't eat as much. 1421. My day is going good, Andrew. It's going very good. Eat a cheesesteak? I don't think I've ever had a cheesesteak. I want to try it. I have experience. It was costly. California is expensive. Is it Andrew or is it Andre? Is it Andrew? And I think it's Andrew, right? Andrew Rose. The font is kind of small. Andrew Rose. Thank you guys for liking the live for me. I appreciate it. It's no Andre. Films I watched recently. Drink this soda, Mountain Dew. No, I don't really like Mountain Dew. I have a house. So it's Andrew. Out of Germantown. Banging. So what films I watched? Maybe the Frankenstein one, the one that was released last year. Have you seen it? It's on Netflix. I watched that one. That one was really good. Kind of made me tear up a little bit. Just call you Andre. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I like the Frankenstein movie. I like how they put it in two parts. Like Victor's tale and then the creature's tale. It's really good. It was a bit sad, but I liked it. I watched it a few times. I liked it so much. It's a very long film. It's like over 2 hours. 2.5 hours, I want to say. Only good if they have alien in them. Yeah. You only watch alien movies? You only watch alien movies, Jimmy? He said, no alien, I know watching it. How you doing, Anakin? Aliens? No, I like the Frankenstein movie. I wasn't for sure how I was going to like it, but it was very good. I watched it a few times. You could be. Frankenstein is supposed to be kind of sad and dramatic. I haven't read it. I want to read it. I don't know, so only movies with aliens. Thank you, Mako. He said only movies with aliens. You also an alien from Jupiter? Yeah, Frankenstein was good. The way they presented the movie, so Victor told his tale first, and then the creature told his tale last, and the way how they did it, you feel sorry for the creature. You feel sorry for everything he had to go through. Do I like to read? Yes, I do. I do like to read. I like to read books about nature. Like one of my favorite books is called The Hidden Messages in Water. I have another book called Secret Life of Plants. I like to read about nature. I'm sorry, crybaby. I'm very sorry. But I like to read. Yeah. What else? I like studying about plants, botany, and stuff like that. I read science articles every day, like when I wake up. After I thank God for waking me up, kind of scroll a little bit. I like reading Science Daily, SciTech Daily. Both. So they start at third perspective of just a monster hunting a man. Then they open it up to two sides. Yeah, but I liked it, Mike. Thank you so much, Rosie. I appreciate that. Beautiful plants everywhere. You're like me. I read about things like that and fish. Do I watch the stock market? No, not really. Not really. Reading things I have to stop and think and reflect on like that. Maybe you can't stomach it. Loaded with iron. I've tried to eat liver. I didn't like it. Keeps your mind stimulated. You like? Yeah, I do. I do supersonic. Okay. I like reading about quantum physics. It is a heavy topic, a heavy subject. But if I can't grasp all of it, I'll just kind of like research whatever it is that I'm struggling with. But I think it's nice to sit and ponder on. And then I am very fascinated with like the concept of time, you know, like the way, because people perceive time in different ways, right? And they have proven that time is not linear. But, like we had daylight savings, right? And our clocks went forward, so we lost an hour. It was like, where did that hour go? We didn't really lose it, but we have all agreed that we were going to skip and move our clocks forward. Good vibes, animal facts. Team Scott, welcome in. Heavy reads are the best. How you doing, Fabio? Welcome in. 400 grams. Yeah, I tried liver and it was just, it's hard. I tried to mix it with something else. It was just a lot. Once a week, cooking a loaves of ginger garlic. I tried cooking a bunch of onions. Frankenstein kind of. I've seen the trailers for that. It looks interesting. You love liver since you were a kid? What, Mike? I didn't know that. Man, I tried it. I made some for me and my daughter. She was okay with it. I was just, it just tasted so weird. Time is non-linear, and the event horizon of black hole time is stopped, they think. Thank you, Andre. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, I like reading about time. So on my TikTok, sometimes we read science articles. I read science articles. SciTech Daily, Science Daily, just whatever they come out with, they publish that day. I read it. But for whatever reason, I like thinking about time, studying the concept of time, and I think it's interesting. Liver and onions with hot sauce and ketchup or brown gravy, mashed potatoes. It sounds good, but the liver didn't taste good. I tried. About light. Red shifting and blue shifting being the means of time distortion due to gravitational influence like black holes. See, I think I read an article of something similar maybe a couple of weeks ago. You don't think time exists? I kind of, I don't know how I would explain it. I believe it exists because we make it exist, right? Like, okay, when I had my near death experience, I don't know how long I was out, right? How long I was not here, but it felt like I wasn't here for a long period of time. But in actuality, I think it was only for a few minutes. So when I think about that, I don't know, but when I came back, I remember my thinking, my feelings about time greatly shifted. And it's like, I've thought, does time really exist too? I've had that question, but it's like we all agree, whether or not it exists or not, we all agree to it, and that's how we order our lives. We keep track of events. My mom from Arkansas, she loves liver and onion. What time am I? Sign and my birthday is July 4th. Exactly. It's like just a tool of measurement. Inches don't exist, but the space between the other two, yeah. So it's like whether or not it exists, right? Maybe not, but we all agree that it's how we keep track of stuff, like how we keep track of our ages, days, months, years. Every year we agree that the day that you came earthside, that you were born, that's going to be your birth date. And every year you complete a year. You July baby too? Really? When's your birthday? My birthday is July 4th. Science student? No, but I just like reading. I like, learning. I don't always understand everything that I read, but we got Google. You can read. You can ask AI to break it down for you. It's just we have a very, very juvenile understanding of it. Actually, I think so. I think so too. So we were talking about this on TikTok one time. There are known knowns. There are known unknowns, and there are unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know. I like to think about that. There's so much stuff that I don't know. Stuff I don't even know I don't know. AI nowadays good servant. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we just can't really fully grasp. I don't think that we have the capacity to fully understand everything, but we have the internet in our hands. I just understand. Is it grace about learning? Yeah, I don't think our human brains have the capacity to really understand everything. Thank you, Turbo, for the compliment. I'll see you. Yeah, 4th of July is my birthday. Thank you guys for liking the live. 4th of July is my birthday. Yeah, I don't think we have the capacity to understand everything. We try. I think that's the human condition, the human ego. We think we know everything. Or we want to. We're striving to know all there is to know. But I don't think it'll ever happen. This earth, everything is just so complex. This universe is so complex. Per sound of the ocean. Yeah, we make stuff up sometimes to fill the void. I agree. The ability to perceive it isn't with us yet, like be able to see all wavelength of light. In India, you have answers for this? Really? Oh, okay, it's okay, 13. Earth birth time can find the answer in India. Thinking we know everything. Yeah, human arrogance, you're right. Human arrogance. We don't know everything, but we like to think that we know everything. We like to think that we know everything, but we don't. I don't know. I like reading stuff about that. Stuff to make you kind of scratch your head. Sometimes I'll read, sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta read that a couple times for me to be able to understand it. My birthday celebration. We have to save, protect, preserve nature and natural resources. Yes, we do. March 29th is your birthday, Supersonic? I didn't know that. Had you told me that before? Thank you for liking the live. Guys, I appreciate it. Actors by director. Producers God. I don't know. I'm fully aware we will never be able to understand, fully grasp all there is, but it's interesting, to study stuff, to question things. Global warming, daylight savings time. We need to do away with the daylight savings time. I was so struggling. I was struggling at the beginning of this week because I was tired. We lost that hour. Where did the hour go? It didn't go anywhere, but we agreed to skip it. Where'd the hour go? Nowhere. We still have it, but we agreed to skip it. I gotta wait all the way to fall to get my hour back. It's ridiculous. I gotta wait all the way to fall to get my hour back. I want it now. I was like, why am I waking up so late? Why am I tired? Yeah, because I lost a whole hour. We lost. but not really. But we agreed to lose the hour. I know everything gonna be alright. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man, the sun is shining. Pay attention to daylight savings outside my jobs. I don't know, like I was just feeling it. I know I was feeling it in the morning. Because I'm used to waking up a couple hours. Thank you for the sub. I'm used to waking up a couple hours, you know? I can take my time, I can pray, I can read, I can take my time, get ready, right? But I felt like I was waking up late. I was rushing because of the time change. I do not consent. I'm staying in bed. Lucky? I wouldn't say I'm lucky. I'm blessed. All right, Mike. I wouldn't say I'm lucky. I feel like I'm blessed. I feel blessed. I need to. I need to refill the bird feeders. I don't sleep very well anyway, so my 3 hours are still the same. Religious? I don't know. I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ. I follow Christ. I have a relationship with God. You know, I pray. I read my Bible. I try to live my life according to, what I feel like God has called me to live. Gotta fix it somehow. It's been back and forth. Yeah, I thought that they were gonna do away with it. Peacock? No, we don't have any peacocks around here. We have wild turkeys, but no peacocks. There was a wild turkey. So the other day I was on live. We could hear it, and it kept making a noise. And then I walked over on the other side and I saw it. It was huge. It's hard not to be spiritual, religious, and chase science too. Is definitely. I think though, I do think that oftentimes science supports that there is a God. I believe so. Sometimes, no, I don't ever wear braids. You're Christian, but you don't like churches. I can understand that. I think that a lot of Christians and a lot of churches, they give God a bad name, and they hurt a lot of people. And a lot of people, they leave the church not to renounce their faith, but to preserve it. So I understand. The daylight in the days, but not under the daylight saving time. How you doing, Chief? Welcome in. I can definitely identify with that, Jamie. Yeah, I don't really like wearing my hair that way. The styles don't really last. Have I been to Jerusalem? I have not. Kuko, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you guys for liking the live. I got 36 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Giving me good conversation. Nice conversation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yesterday I was out here on live and the crows kept falling over here. They're not always over here, but I wanted to feed one. I had some cookies, but they were taking their time and I ate the, the cookies. But I meant to look up like what do crows like, because I want to befriend one. Caitlin, how are you? Yeah, I think it does, but it's so deep into the part of the equation. We can humanly process it, but it still equals X, if that makes sense. I can understand. It's a mushroom drink. I am 41 real Christian man, New Testament believer. Yes, evil man can still do harm. Yes, I agree with that, Mike. There are a lot of pastors, right? They take scripture and they use it to further their agenda or what they want to do. Yeah, we do supersonic. You want to come over here? Um, it just has certain. It's supposed to be healthy for you. You got lion's mane, reishi, cordyceps in it. I'm not drinking coffee, so that's my substitute. It's not a very good substitute, but it's probably much healthier than the coffee is. Papua New Guinea. I am in America. I'm in Texas. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. I'm trying to block out the sun, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. So I have been a Christ follower since I was very young. Very, very young. Since I was a little girl. And I understand. There have been times when I've gone to church. There have been times when I've gone to church every day. There have been times where I've gone long period of time where I wasn't going to church. But I have always maintained my relationship with God. I'm a firm believer in prayer and having a relationship with God. You know, life is hard in and of itself. We go through a lot of things, but I think that if you have God, if you stay close to God, you will still experience things in life. You know, it doesn't make you exempt from things, but you won't have to go through those things alone. I don't think as humans we have capacity to handle all the pain and all the, unfortunate things that happen in this life. But we may not have the capacity to deal with it, but we can talk to the one who's in control. Pales in comparison. How you doing, Mustafa? My grandmother was a pastor, and my mother was definitely a full-blown church-going Southern Belle to the bone. That's cool. No, I'm a Christ follower, but I don't, talk about it unless someone asks. I don't want, I have friends that are atheists, Hindu, all kinds of stuff, I want, it's not my job or my desire to, judge a person or push my beliefs on them, just like I wouldn't want somebody forcing their beliefs on me. I just try to love everybody as best as I can and as much as I can. Trying to get up people running on Easter Sunday. I did ministry training and lead a church. Oh, that's wonderful, Jamie. That is so cool. That is very cool. Thank you guys for liking the live. I got 40 likes. Yay! Yeah. I feel like I'm called to love people, not to judge, not to tell someone that they're wrong. Believe in Easter, St. Patrick's Day. I celebrate Easter. I celebrate Easter, the resurrection of Christ. I celebrate it. It's a very important celebration. Thank you, Pricey. I actually think we all have the capacity, but we don't know how. Like, we haven't been taught to open our eyes so we can begin to see. I do believe the Most High gave us that. I have seen the Hindu temples. I wouldn't do it again, though the church people above me were too focused on numbers and money. Yeah, I can understand that. There are a lot of politics when it comes to the church, Jamie. It's a lot of politics when it comes to the church. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Now, children who think they know better and more so and providing ourselves our full potential. I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's some things in life, they're just so painful. Anthony, welcome in. They're very painful. Like losing a loved one, or when a parent, has to bury their child, or cancer, just things like that. There's certain things. I'm sure everybody in this room have experienced something so painful, and it's like, how am I going to get through this? I've experienced a lot of unfortunate things in my life, and I didn't know how I was going to make it through. But I believe that because of my relationship with God, it helped me get through it. But how you doing, Anthony? Where you tuning in from? How's it going? How you doing? How you feeling? want to move somewhere where I can get some shade. Because it's hot right here. You are blessed with strength and fortitude. Like, as if your capacity will unlock a tad bit more. Jonathan, welcome in. All right, Duck. I hope you have a wonderful day. Blessings to you, Jonathan. How's it going with you today? Do I like California? I love California. I used to live in California. Amos, welcome in. How are you? The blue skies, water, sea water, stars, piece of salt. I do like California. I like the weather in Northern California. I like the mountains, the beaches, the trees. My favorite place in California is a town called Half Moon Bay. You guys heard of Half Moon Bay? Half Moon Bay. It's a very beautiful place. They got a bunch of lighthouses there. It's beautiful. You go to Half Moon Bay all the time? That's cool. Yeah, I like Half Moon Bay. I don't know. I can't remember exactly where it is, but there's a little like berry farm. It's called Swanton Berry Farm. It's somewhere along the line. It's somewhere. Um, but you can go there and pick your own berries. They got berry pies, strawberries. Do I accept Jesus Christ? Yes, I do. He is my Savior. We get a lot of people coming in the live talking about random stuff. Random stuff. Yes, I'm a Christ follower, SG. Northern California. Enough. I'm no longer an active follower of any particular religion. Most High speaks to and through us everything. I don't need TD Jakes. Well, I can identify with that, Mike. So the church I go to, I've been going there for about, I don't know, 13, 14 years. It's a non-denominational church. And I have my own reasons like why I go to that church, but I don't believe in following any particular like denomination. But I do go to church. That is my church home. Thank you, Jonathan. Mike, Debbie, how you doing, Magic Mike? Yeah, my church is non-denominational. I actually met my pastor before I started. I met my pastor even before I knew he was a pastor. I used to walk around the lake with my daughter, and me and him would cross paths. And then I got invited to a church like some months later, and I went inside and they did praise and worship, and then I sat down and I saw the guy from the lake get on stage, and I was like, that he's a pastor? Like I knew that there was something different because he would always speak to me, but I didn't know he was a pastor. I'm in Texas. Nothing wrong with especially a good one at that. Royal, how's it going? Alright, Jonathan, I'll see you. Too young to have a daughter? I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 in July. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be 42 in July. I'm almost 8 years away from being 50. No, I'm 41. I claim all my years. I'm grateful I'm still here. I'm blessed. Every day I wake up in the morning, I tell God, thank you. It could have all been different. I'm so grateful for life. I don't always have the best days. I've had a couple rough days, this week. But every day I wake up, I feel blessed. I got all my senses. I can see, I can hear, I can walk, talk, I can take care of myself. I got everything I need. I got a roof over my head. I got teeth. I'm in good health. Thank you, SG. 140, 160. I had a bad experience in Texas. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. Thank you, SG. So I feel very blessed. friends didn't see. Oh, that's so sad. Life can be very unfortunate. Some people suffer more than others, and I don't know. That's one of the reasons why. So I'm new here to YouTube Live, but I started going live on TikTok almost a year ago. I'll be completing a year next week, but I just want to share as much love and light as possible, because I know sometimes people are suffering and maybe they just need somebody to acknowledge them or talk with them. And if I can brighten someone's day or, help them feel a little bit better, that's what I want to do. Sunday life here, sleeping in a pickle jar. Yeah, some people, they go through a lot. I've experienced a lot of things in my life, especially my childhood. So I know what pain and it feels like. And I think that, if you can, maybe you can stop the rain, but maybe you can hold the umbrella for another person, then it's worth it. I'm in Texas, but it's fine. I'm here. We're all here. Beautiful blessing. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Roger, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you guys for liking the live. I got, let's see, 43 likes. It's hard for me to see it. 43. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I know Jesus loves me. He has been with me. He has been with me since he has always been with me. I am very grateful. I feel very extremely blessed with my life. I'm very blessed. I have family, I have friends. In Beaumont, Texas, how's it going down there? I know where Beaumont. I've been to Beaumont once. It was many years ago, but I went on a road trip with a friend to Beaumont. His family was from there. How's that weather down there in Beaumont? The sun shifted just a tiny bit. It shifted a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. The irony is, the more we see others and their needs, the more we are seeing in our needs. Man, I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm also very grateful for what I have. My wife, I'm blessed. Oh, that's wonderful. I agree with that, Jamie. I think that when you try to be of service to others and you try to meet the needs of others, that in turn, whether you even realize it or not, that your needs, you'll have what you need. You know what the Most High has put you here for? I do believe so, Mike. I do believe so. That was something that I prayed and I fasted about. I believe in prayer and fasting, and I often ask God that question. What's my purpose here? Why am I here? And even more after my near-death experience, because I know that, you know, I could have not been here. I know what it's like to almost not be here. So I'm so grateful, and I know that the time that I have, that we all have here, we don't never know what tomorrow holds. You don't never know. We don't know how many days we have left, how many years we have left. So to me, time is the most precious thing. Um, I've had things stolen from me. I've lost things. You can get things back. You can get material things back. But you can't get your time back. And even with that, we hold tightly so material things in this life, but when we leave this earth, we can't take it with us. We cannot take any of it with us. So I think what's most important in this life is love. Our love for our Creator, love for the people that you are around, that God has placed in your life. My soulmate, we have been. Oh, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Tackle, welcome in. Article. Article 1, how are you doing? Thank you, SG. I appreciate that. I believe I'm here to be an agent. I sent you to go into the deepest, darkest parts of the abyss. Oh, that's wonderful, Michael. I believe that I'm here to love people. And I know that's kind of like vague, but so my pastor at the end of 2024, he had this sermon, and he asked us, do you know what your gifts are? And he said, if you don't know what your gifts are, ask the people closer to you what they think you're good at. So I asked my daughters, I asked my mom, and they were like, well, you know how you make people feel comfortable. You know how to love people. You know how to make people feel comfortable. Your kindness and compassion. And I remember I was like, God, what am I gonna do with that? Like, what kind of gift is that? Like, and I kind of just sat with it, and I prayed, and I was like, God, just give me, if that is my gift, give me an opportunity. Just give me an opportunity. And I didn't know what that opportunity was gonna be, but I got on TikTok last year, and I started. I had never been on TikTok. I never had a desire to be on TikTok, but I made an account. My nephew, he talked me into it. I made an account. I was on there for a couple of weeks, and then I started going live. And I have this community over there, and I've made so many friends. And we do fun things over there. We do trivia, we do karaoke. Last night was poetry night. We play games. Um, but I read the Bible on Wednesdays and Sundays, and we pray for people. And, you know, me and my friends over there, we have just created a space where we just love one another, and we care for one another. And I know that I never had the desire to be on TikTok. And I'm a very shy person. I never thought I would be talking in front of people, coming on live, but I do really feel like God has brought me into that space. Mike said about that. Demir, how's it going? That's a gift to someone who has never been heard or cared for, just has the soul they are. Happy Friday, Article. Blessings to you. Thank you, 13. Jesus connected us today. You're a truly good person. May God continue to bless you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you and your wife, SG. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you guys for liking the live. I got 45 likes. Thank you. Dimitri, how's it going? Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. So, like I said, I'm new to YouTube live, but I want to, create a community like that over here. Not everybody's on TikTok, so if I could create that space over here, bring that energy over here, that would make me happy. Man, the sun beaming. 46 mil. I'll translate. Yeah, I didn't even bother. I didn't think there was 113. Thank you guys for liking the live. 47 likes. I appreciate it. Alright, SG, blessings to you and your wife. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, giving me conversation. I want to move because it's hot. My forehead is burning. I'm going to go get my chair so I can move. I want to move, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. It's hot right there. It's a little bit better. Yeah, it warmed up. Yeah, it's hot over there. It's not as comfortable as the hammock, but it's a little bit better being in the sun. All right, all right. Yeah, it's hot. That sun, it's hot. It's so comfortable. You see, that's my heating blanket. That's a portable heating blanket. I really, really like that thing. It has a little battery pack. I don't have it on right now, but when I came out here earlier, it was cold. But it's so comfortable. You can plug it up in the car. It's nice. So I'm in the woods behind my house, Article 1. I've been trying to do fitness content on my channel for a couple weeks. This YouTube thing isn't as simple. It is. So I'm used to, I know how TikTok works. I know what I'm doing over there. Over here it's a bit different. But just so Jamie, I've been coming on live. I've been doing live streaming and creating content. So I used to be a YouTube partner many, many years ago. I walked away from it. And then I started doing TikTok last year. So I go on live every single day on TikTok, twice a day. And next week it will make a year that I've been coming on live consecutively. Um, One thing, if I get offered advice, just be consistent. Don't pay attention to the numbers. Just show up and do your thing. If you create content, just make it content. Just make it content. Don't pay attention to the numbers. Just make it content and post it. Just do it. Fitness thing too, but I'm not a front stage person. I'm not a front stage person either. I'm very, very shy. And part of me coming on live was to help pull me out of that. So I think I've done well over 700 lives now. And the one thing I can say, don't think too much about it. Just do it. Just do it. Your tribe, your people, the people that your content is for, they will find you eventually. Just be consistent. Don't think about it too much. Just post your stuff. Even if you don't feel like, well, I'm new here, Aiden. I'm new here. Yeah, so even if you don't think it's all that good, just post it. Just post it. It's all the social media you have. Well, I'm glad you found me. You found me, Mike Lee. Yeah, just do it, Jamie. Don't think so much about it. Your people will find you. Sometimes it is a slow process, but if you're consistent, gradually, your people will find you. But I think that's what kind of, determines people that do good. You just gotta stick with it. Yeah, just show up. That's when I was praying about it. I was like, God, what do I do? And I feel like God told me, just show up. Just show up. So that's what I do. I just show up. But I'm extremely, extremely shy. I'm very, very shy. But like I said, I've done well over 700 lives on TikTok. So I am more comfortable talking, talking on the camera and stuff like that, talking to people. But just do it, Because what if you do really well? If you stick with it, you will do very well. Sinclair from Living Single. Welcome, man, Team Scott. So just stick with it, Sinclair, really? Yeah, just stick with it. There's enough to go around for everybody, Everybody could be making content. People are so different. Anything that you're into, anything that you like, people make content for all kinds of stuff. I watch this guy, he comes on live, he writes people's name with sand. He has hundreds of people in his live. People People make content about eating ice, mukbang, all kinds of stuff. Anything you can think of, you search it on YouTube, somebody made a video about it. Shout out to the introverts. I don't know about them 6 kids or their wife. I don't know about that. My holy king, hello, how are you doing? I don't know about that, Travis. I always think of this is I like moving outside, set myself up outside. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So, Jamie, when I first started coming on live, this is the only place where I can get decent reception. And I was like, people gonna think I'm weird. I'm sitting out in the middle of the woods. And people did ask, why are you in the woods? And I'm like, well, I live in the woods and this is where I get good reception. But like when I go visit my family, and I'm inside, people are like, why are you inside? We're used to seeing you outside. So it kind of became my thing for me to be outside. People know me like for me hanging out in the woods. So if you like being outside, film yourself outside. There are people that work jobs, they don't get to go outside much, you know? And like when I come on live, people can hear the birds and stuff, and they comment on they enjoy it. It's relaxing. Create your content outside. You can do it. You can do it, Jamie. I will support you. I will support you, Veronica. You make your comment and send it to me so I can like it, I can comment, I can share it, I can do all the things. Thank you, Travis. I have 2 girls. My last one almost took me out of the game, so I don't need to have any more kids. All right, Mike Lee, I appreciate you. Blessings to you. Thank you for coming and hang out with me today. I hope to see you again. How did I get my hair so long? Being lazy. You know, I just haven't had a haircut in a while. Backdrop. You know, sometimes like when this last spring, people thought that it was a green screen. And I'm like, no, it's not a green screen. It's actually, I would touch the tree, shake the leaves. When am I going to change my hairstyle? What do you mean? Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, anyway, I got 10 subscribers. When I get off, Jamie, I will look for you. Okay, Jamie, go to one of my shorts and comment something. Like, it's me from your live or whatever, so I can go subscribe to you. I give you one more subscriber. I wear ponytails sometimes. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. I think this is the most likes I've got. I got 51 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Create your content. Create your content. It's a mushroom drink, Veronica. So, Veronica, you missed it. I don't think you were in here earlier, but so I gave up soda and coffee for Lent. And last night I had a dream I was drinking a Dr. Pepper. Suriname, welcome in, Eric. I see you. Yeah, I will follow you, Jamie. I'll support you. Far from the store? I'm a bit away from the store. Am I fishing? No, Ninja Guy. I do go fishing, but I'm not fishing right now. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had a dream. I was drinking a Dr. Pepper. It was so good. And my dream felt so real, Veronica. I woke up, I felt kind of guilty. I was like, I dreamed I was drinking a soda. It tasted so good. It's because I'm thinking about giving it up permanently, Veronica. And I don't know if it's just my subconscious. I don't know. But it sure did taste good in that dream. It sure did taste good in that dream. Dr. Pepper is very good. I like Dr. Pepper. I like vanilla Cokes. I don't know, but it was good. It was very good. I did enjoy it. You heathen! It is nice today. It was cold this morning, Ninja. It was cold. It was like in the 30s, but it warmed up 50 degrees. It's like 80 degrees now. Mike said, "You heathen." I feel so guilty. In the dream, I was like, as I was taking one of those sips, I think I looked at the bottle and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be drinking this. I'm in Texas. Eat fish off the beach here. Fresh fish. You ever made a Dr. Pepper? No, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. Ain't nothing better than Dr. Pepper. Do they have a Dr. Pepper museum? I know they have a Coca-Cola museum in Atlanta, Georgia. I went. I think the first time I visited Georgia, I went to the Coca-Cola. Me and the girls went to the Coca-Cola museum. They took us in that room. When you get done with the tour, they take you into this room, and it has a bunch of fountains, like soda fountains, and you can try the different cokes from the different countries. Mike say, "Yeah, my fridge." That's good. You're getting that about you don't drink coffee and 0 caffeine. I drink sparkling water. See, I drink sparkling water, but it don't have no sugar in it. I want a little bit of sugar. I want a little bit of sugar. Just a tiny bit. My sparkling water, it don't have no sugar. So one time, Yo-Yo, I don't know what she was doing, but she had some sparkling water, and she wanted to add some sugar into it. She tried to add some sugar, and it spilled everywhere. But yeah, I've been drinking sparkling water, but it's just not the same, you know. I like the carbonation and the sugar, not so much the caffeine, but I like the sugar and the carbonation. That's sweetener sparkling water for HEB, 0 calories. I don't know. I don't know. I've often wondered at 13. What's the difference? Anybody know the difference between Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb? I like Mr. Pibb too. Thank you, Ricky Rick. I like Mr. Pibb. They don't have Mr. Pibb everywhere. You know where you can get Mr. Pibb? You can get Mr. Pibb at Dollar Tree. Find it. Or I have been able to find it. Or like the movie theaters, they have Mr. Pibb at the movie theaters. That's like asking the difference between Coke and Pepsi. One has a doctorate degree. Hooks. Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper. One has a doctorate degree. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. I don't know. I like both of them. Oh, it was a corny joke. Should have known. I like both of them. I know that. I like both of them. The girls, Yaya, she likes Mr. Pibb too. For a while, like I think Yaya was looking for it, and she's like, "Mama, have you seen?" I'm like, "No, I haven't seen in a while." No, I forgot to YouTube. Welcome back in. How you doing today? I forgot to research it. Did you find out where you can get one? I like both. But you know the knockoff, like the cheap version, the Timu version of Mr. Pibb is, or Dr. Pepper is Dr. Thunder. That's the Shasta drink. Dr. Thunder. So my mom, when I was little, she used to work for a Borden Milk Company, and she told me when I was little that Borden does a private label, so the off-brand was actually Borden Milk, but it just has a different label. So I wondered that about the sodas. Like when it's an off-brand soda, like that Dr. Thunder, is it the same or is it actually different? They in the U.S.? Like that Dr. Thunder, is it really Dr. Pepper? Alright, Mike, I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes. See you, Mike. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. That Dr. Thunder, is it really Dr. Pepper? Or is it not? I need to do well. I shouldn't do a comparison. That's a reason for me to drink soda. All right, Mike. I see you. Alright, y'all, I should be heading out too. I've been on here a couple of hours. So, if you enjoyed hanging out with me, I come on live every day. I'm also live on TikTok. So, if you're on TikTok, you can come follow me over there too. I'm off the grid tabby over there. Off the grid tabby. How you doing, Muhammad? But if not, I'll be back on here tomorrow. I'll be back on here tomorrow. But I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys today, and thank you for liking the live. I think this is the most likes I've gotten per live, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Jamie. I enjoyed talking with you today. We had a really good conversation. Post your content, Jamie and Veronica. Post your stuff, okay? I want to come and support you. All right, post your content. Don't think about it, just post it. All right. Thank you, Will. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.